What is up? All right, it looks like YouTube is working again, so that's good. I can stream to all of the platforms. Uh, Streaming to Facebook is still kind of a joke to me, but that's okay. At least we can get onto Twitch and to Twitter as well, so that's good. All right, so oh, what's up, J-Man? I normally don't pay attention to the chat, but there you are. Hello, it's good to see you. Have a good time getting the kids ready for school and all that good stuff. So yeah, what I'm going to be working on is the EpicWeb.dev workshop app. And there is something specific. Where am I? Here we go. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Shop. There we go. I'll bring that over here. Something kind of interesting about the way that this is going to work is that we've got a I've got the videos hosted on EpicWeb.dev, but then the workshop is run completely locally, and so that's on localhost. And then we'll do video embeds as part of all of these. And so you watch the video here, and then you're able to work in this single environment. It'll be awesome. And so the challenge, though, is anything that we want to persist as part of your account. So progress is like the big thing. But there could be other things that we want to persist. And so that's the primary challenge, and the solution that I have found is using an iframe. The same way we're using the iframe here. If you're not logged in, then you're going to get access to EpicWeb.dev and continue watching this video. Bye, or log in, whatever. And so that's how we handle. Oh, sweet! He fixed the embed too, so it doesn't scroll. Nice. Oh, nope, just kidding. Yeah, so that's how we handled that. I think the way that we're going to handle authenticated requests and stuff is through an iframe as well. And the reason that we're going to do that is so that we can securely have you authenticated and not worry about any sort of cookies showing up in your application right here. Because like you've got all localhost cookies, regardless of domain or anything. Oh man, this should not happen ever. Dang it, I gotta look at that. I should look at that right now. Anyway, so like it's pretty common for people to be like, okay, I'm working on the app. Any cookies that happen in this app, this is running in localhost. So like when you're going through the auth workshop, you're going to want to clear your cookies occasionally, and if you clear all the cookies, then you have to go and log in again. If we do things with the logged in state. It's anyway, super annoying. And so I need to build a little demo to show how we're going to do authenticated requests. And also pretty sure that we can have just a really simple iframe that just acts as a proxy to allow me to make any request that I like from my front end. It's going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to throw something together for that. But first I want to look at what the heck this, how this is happening. So reduced motion, that's right in here. And I think maybe this has an old version of the code for this. No, it specifies the path. Who the heck is setting that cookie without specifying the path is the question. Let's refresh. Huh. Oh, you know what? Here, let's try this. If I go emulate reduced motion, boom, right there. Okay, so I know it is happening right here where we motion reduced, handle change, we revalidate. Oh, right. Yep, there it is. Document.cookie. Oh my gosh, that actually solves another problem. So hooray. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so now if I say, here, let's refresh, done, reduce. Oh, did you notice that? See, no motion, nice, no motion, just kind of a pulsing. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, server rendering that to boot, that is pretty sweet. All right, so then if I switch from no longer emulating, changes to no preference, and has the right expiration and all that stuff, which is sweet. You know what? This is kind of bothering me. Can you set a cookie to never expire? Yeah. Okay, when I've tried setting a really, really long max age, it does not seem to go at that max age. So what if I add a 0 to that? Okay, we refresh. See, and this says it expires in a week. Yeah, don't like that. What if maybe that is too much and a year would be okay? So if I delete that, refresh. This is set to expire again in a week. Maybe this is, oh, you know what? I almost believe that this is a Brave thing. Let's try Chrome. Let's look at application, cookie. Yeah, expiration. Okay, just notice there are a bunch of chats coming in into the chat from various platforms. You should know that I don't typically pay attention to chat, at least on all those different platforms. Instead, what I suggest is hop in my Discord. There's a link in the description to the Discord, and I have this live stream chat channel where my bot will create a chat thread for every live stream, and this is where we do chat in my live streams. So jump in there if you want to chat. Okay, so yeah, we've got, that is setting it to 2024. So it looks like that indeed is a problem with Brave. That is super annoying. Okay, so if I add a 0 to all of those, save that, clear cookies, refresh. Yeah, it looks like it does have a limit to like a year and a month, possibly, which is interesting. But yeah, anyway, we'll keep it to a year. Yeah, that's fine. Do I not have, I think I've got cookie in here. Yeah, I suppose the challenge with using the JS cookie util is I can't really use it in here. This is all, anyway, I'm not here to talk about this. This is fine. All right, let's fix client hints. Whoops. This is semantically released, so that needs to be put into an open source library eventually. I actually even started that repo, just need to finish that. Is there a place for chat for today's live stream? Yes, there is. You're chatting in it. Yes, this is it. Okay. Why not local storage? Because it can't be read from server side. No, the point is that I do want it to be read server side. So it has to be read server side. I can't put it in local storage. And actually, it's a great question for you to ask because I talk about it at length in one of these. Let's try local. No. Okay. I think it might be this one. Local storage. No. Maybe actually it's here. Yeah, here we go. Boom. I should make this so you can link to a heading, but there you go. Go read about why local storage is a really bad place to put authenticated related stuff. Bad UX, bad security, don't use it. Okay, great. So fix that bug. Now let's put together our demo. So let's look at the branches. I think I've got a branch for this. Oh, you know what? I just remembered another thing. I've got this iframe progress that I need to handle, but before I do that, I need to go to app server. And oh, I totally forgot also to run my Suka. I can't remember if that's how you pronounce it. I think it might be Suka, but I'm not sure. Here we go. Oh, I can claim a reward. Sweet. It's 2x. Yeah. All right, we're going to have a good morning. I'm leaving in like 2 hours. Oh yeah, also I should probably look at my tasks. Yeah, all this stuff I finished like forever ago. Just was not really... Wait, really? Don't ask me again. Thank you. Those are all done like forever ago. Yeah. All right. We got that taken care of. We don't... I think I've... yeah, don't need that. And that's done. Okay, cool. So now what I'm working on is... well, I'm going to do the iframe proxy, but I also am going to fix, shoot, what was it? Oh, right, I'm in the app server. What was I going to do? Oh, right, diff playground stuff. Okay, so this one's going to be quick. If you have a diff, actually, I think I can... find this. Oh, no, we won't be able to see this. But if we take a look at the app on GitHub, each one of these apps have this KCD shop directory, and they have a post-set playground and a pre-set playground script that runs and does some things when you quick set to playground. And then that directory gets deleted. In the post-set to playground, we delete the KCD shop directory, and so that will be different from the playground to the finished, because the finished version will have the KCD shop directory, and so that is not and so it ends up showing up in our diff. So we need to make sure that it does not, and actually the proper place for this is in the diff server, and ignore, files to ignore. And it used to be called fix up playground. It would just run after, but then I added the pre and post. So we're going to go KCD shop. Yeah. Now we can't do that. Yeah, the tricky thing is I can't just say / because it could be we're running in a node environment. But you know what? I don't care too much about that. We will just do this. Have two of them. Yeah, so it's either this way / or this way /. Is that what it's called? Hold on a second. Is it KCD shop. Directory called KCD shop. So don't name anything that has the directory KCD shop. Yep, that is good. That should take care of that problem. And actually, I can verify that by setting, let's see, workshop root. Yes, this. If I say this is web auth, there we go. And we run dev, then this will run on the web auth version of the workshop. Sweet. Cool. And so then let's take a look at the diff. And the diff here is going to be very different because the playground is currently set to a totally different workshop. But the one thing I'm looking for is a lack of a diff change in the KCD shop. Or, yeah, so that is not good. Wait a second. App 1 is reset password, huh? Interesting. Oh, right. No, that's right, because the playground is over there. Yeah, never mind. So why are we still seeing the KCD shop in here? Maybe it's because the path, yeah, it definitely shouldn't be copied. Oh, did I misspell it? Yep, you're right. Haha, that's a good way to make sure that it actually does work. Is first make sure the problem is reproduced. Thank you for calling that out. So let's reload it. Oh, it is loading still. No, maybe. Oh, you know what? It is cached. That's what's going on. I think there's a way to bust the cache. I forgot. Did I add a force? I don't think that I added a force. Okay, rats. I'm gonna just restart it. Okay, let's try that. That's defer at work right there. Out of order streaming happening right there. Pretty stellar. I know that it's popular to hate React, but this would be challenging without React. Or at least React did it first. So yeah, those are not showing up anymore. Hooray, bug fixed. Okay, great. I feel like there was something else I kind of wanted to do while I'm here, but I forgot what it was. So there we go. Ignore KCD shop, yeah, that's a fix. Ignore files. We're fixing the diff in KCD shop directory. Cool. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. So now let's check out work in progress, iframe progress. And let's rebase main, see what happens. Oh, good. Okay, let me just remind myself what this does. Git diff. Heck. I don't know. Head. Okay, so we have this progress tracker thing. We have a bunch of messages. And, yep. And then we have the iframe that manages that. And that is great. Okay, so then we need to have, we're going to run this in development. Then we're going to run serve on, where was that iframe thing? Progress iframe. Hold on a second. I think, so we just served the root, I think. Yep. Boom. There we go. So then if I go to progress iframe.html, boom. This is a video. No, it's not. It's not that at all. And in fact, I think it's distracting to have it say that. Or let's see, progress iframe. There we go. They're awesome. And then we're going to make this basically a progress or a proxy. I'm going to call this the proxy iframe. And so then progress, we're going to rename this to proxy, epic proxy, or yeah, proxy, that's fine. Okay, sweet. So then this is also used in root. And yeah, so I think this would be better outside of React. Basically what I'm looking for is a special fetch that I can only use in the client. Can't do this on the server because the server doesn't have their cookies, doesn't have access to the EpicWeb.dev cookies. And which is honestly a shame. But it's the only way you can do it because they're running locally. So I need to sit down. Let's see. Kind of feeling like this should be outside of React. And this will be KCD shop. Epic proxy ready pending. So that'd be the event type. And then we need like a request ID. And then resolved, we'd have request ID. And a payload, or yeah, we're just going to assume every request is sends back JSON. Payload. Yep. So these are received messages. And then rejected, we'll have a request ID Z string. And then no, we're not going to have the progress tracker. Well, no, we will need to render the iframe somehow. And so React is going to do that. Yep. Okay, and instead of progress state and progress tracker, we're going to call this the proxy iframe. Just trying to think of how I can make this available to everybody. Think what I want is use proxy fetch. Whoop. Use proxy fetch. And this will make a proxy fetch, which is basically like fetch, except the challenge is it doesn't return a response or resolve to a response. It resolves to yeah, I mean it could, and then I just create a new response and then JSONify the thing. The nice thing being I can just use it like a regular fetch. And then if we Seems kind of wasteful though, because I don't think we can send the, this is definitely like a thing MSW has sort of done, communicating a response object between the app and the service worker. Somehow they managed to do that. And we want to do the same thing just through an iframe and post message. Yeah, if I didn't know Artem was super busy, I'd flag him down and be like, hey, you got a second? But let's just look. I'm going to spend 10 minutes on this max to see how he does this. Wonder if we look at here we go. Hold on a second. What version are we looking at for? Yeah, we've got this fetch. Otherwise, the main is there. So I want to see what he's doing with fetch. Here we go. I'm not using either GraphQL or TRPC because I'm using Remix, and there's just not a really good reason to use either one of those tools. Okay, so we've got browser, setup worker, and start. Oh, I think I forgot to mark this as complete. Yep, that's done. This is probably going to take 2 hours. Maybe. I should probably scan that QR code with my phone as well. It really doesn't want to scan. Come on. QR code is right there. What a pain. Thank you. I need to send them feedback and say, please make that QR code much bigger. Create fallback request listener. Create request listener. There's a request ID right there. You want to track those. Parse worker request. Message payload. And then this turns into a request. And we're using post message. Yeah, it's like so similar. In fact, no, never mind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's this parse worker request that I want. Go up to utils. That's a couple directories up. Here it is. And parse network request. Or worker request, there we go. Okay, URL is easy enough. Prune, that's, yeah, see, the body is the part that's confusing, but this looks like it's going to remove the body on a GET request. Huh. Yeah, that doesn't do much useful. Yeah, there's not much useful here. How does he send? Okay, let's this service worker message. Create request listener. Where is this called? Oh man, this is so nice. Thank you, GitHub, for actually shipping stuff we'll use. Context, worker channel on request. Then my callback, yeah, that comes back from this thing. So so how is this message payload? Event and message, service worker message, create message channel. Huh. Okay, well, I mean, it looks like he can just send the request as is. That just seems not right at all. Parse worker request, and then that doesn't do much. Okay, service worker incoming request. Where are you defined? Extends, here we go. Request without methods. Text response body. Request without methods. Where is that? A request without methods. Okay, that makes sense. And then it just has the text version of the body. That's interesting because, at least on the node side, I'm able to mock a request that has like binary body or an array array buffer. So I don't think you can represent that as a string. But maybe. Okay, well let's just try it then. We'll proceed to make this this proxy fetch the same as a type of fetch. Okay, Copilot, I'm gonna need your help here. Input init, huh? How about, hold on a second. Yeah, let's just grab this. Oh, that is what they call it, the input. Okay. And actually, it's going to be async. And why are you complaining? Oh, because you're not returning a response. Okay, so then we're going to, oh, now that's interesting. Here, let's take that. We'll see what it does. So yeah, here's our request ID. I think I've got CU ID in here. I do not. Well, this will work. It's fine. Child window. Yeah, so that is tricky. I don't want to have to do that. I could just put an ID on this thing, but but I'd rather just pass the ref. What if oh, I've got an idea. What if we wrap, where's our export default? Where am I? There we go. App with providers. And then we can wrap this inside of our proxy. And this can be a provider that provides the proxy fetch. Let's see. Yeah, so then all this proxy fetch stuff would go into a context provider. So proxy context, React, create context, and this will be type of fetch or undefined. Why are you complaining? Oh, right. I hate this so much. Those types are stupid. Okay, and then we'll say proxy fetch equals you. Yep. If not proxy fetch, then we'll throw a new error. Use proxy fetch must be used, and then return proxy fetch. All right, awesome. Then we can export that, and then here. And then here we say we're going to accept children. Yep, that's it. And then return. Yep, that's the thing. And that. Thank you. What are you complaining about? Whoops. Oh yeah, sure. Title. It actually doesn't matter because it's hidden. Somebody go fix that rule. Okay. Update this to the correct URL when the proxy iframe is real. And this is now proxy iframe. Okay, great. We're going to stick the iframe up here. Heck with that. Nope. Okay, so then let's finish actually looking at this. I'm going to, yeah, pretty sure I want to delete all this, but yeah, we'll just comment it out for now. So now the child window is going to be the iframe ref. So let's pull this up. And let's do fetch queue, React use ref. Yeah. I bet Copilot can fill that in. Thank you. No, that's not quite right. This just needs the input and the init. And then, whoops, React use ref. What are you complaining about? What's going on? What? Am I missing parentheses or something? What's going on here? Oh, whoops. There we go. And this is complaining because it's unused, maybe? What? I've got something funny. Oh yeah, missing that. There we go. Okay, yeah. Thanks a lot, Copilot. I'm going to blame Copilot. There we go. Okay, so this is just for fetches that are made before the iframe is ready, because the app could load before EpicWeb.dev says, okay, I'm ready to start accepting your requests. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a little bit. Yeah, so now our child window, this is going to be our iframe, is window dot, or this will be iframe ref dot current. If there's not an iframe, then yeah, we're going to deal with that right now. New promise. Oh. Yeah, my live streams are kind of confusing. So somebody, Prakar, I don't typically explain what I'm working on because I want to spend my time working on it. So yeah, I understand if it's a little confusing. It's okay though. Okay. So if you're bothered by it, or if you can't get into it because you don't understand what's going on, then that's okay. You can leave. It's fine. I won't be offended. Okay, so we want to yeah, add this to the fetch queue. Push input. Huh. Where is I would have expected this to union with a string. Oh, there it is. String or request. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we stick it on the fetch queue. I kind of feel like there should also be a promise on there that we can await right here. We can return. And then once the iframe is ready, then we say, okay, flush the fetch queue. Kind of thinking maybe we should just put everything through the fetch queue, whether or not the iframe is ready. Then we have just a consistent flow of the data or of the requests. no. Pending or loading promise. We're going to commit an act of treason against React here. We're going to make it deferred. And I've done this in, let's see, advanced React. You know what? Actually, I think it's testing React apps. And we want to go on the next branch. And with Epic React, did I have test details? No. I didn't title the files. Yes, it was this one. But I think it may have been, there you are. Here, we'll call this loading deferred. Or pending iframe deferred ref. And then we'll resolve the promise. Why is this? Yeah. Type or return type of deferred. Let's try this. Nope, not happy about that either. What? Current does not exist on never. I hate this. Immutable ref. I always forget how you're supposed to use this type. Now it's just a regular ref object. For some reason, I don't understand it. But we still can't set current. Why is it no? Oh, gosh dang it. Okay, there we go. That should fix it. Read-only property. Oh, gosh, TypeScript. What if I say or null? Now it'll be okay. Yeah, but now this is not happy. Hold on, right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what? I'm so confused about that. All right. Somebody had an idea when they put together those types. I just don't understand what their idea was. All right, so then what we can do here, finally, is we can await the pending iframe deferred current dot promise. And so then we don't need a fetch queue at all, actually. Oh, yeah. Heck with that. And if yeah, all right, there we go. So we're going to await that at the top. In fact, you know what? We only need one deferred. It's not like we need to have this tied to that. So what if we do this? And this is only on the client anyway. Boom, there we go, client only. And it's gonna make some things kind of interesting, but yeah, that'll work. Hold on, no, that's not gonna work. we'll look at that later. Anyway, we're going to say okay, sweet. And then we can do this, and if there's no iframe, then we'll throw iframe not found. Yes, KCD shop parent fetch, huh? Is that what I was calling these other ones? Parent get progress, yeah, okay. Okay, then iframe post message. Hold on a second. Wait a second here. Content window, that's what I need. There we go. And it's break time. Gotta take the break. So, gonna take a break. See you in 5 minutes. Yo, I just remembered that I have a meeting in 1 minute, so I've got to run, and yeah, then I've got another meeting at 11:30. So I will probably live stream though before that. So yeah, take take care. We'll see you in this meeting right now will probably just take a half hour. So see you in a bit.